Hey guys, it's LBS here again, your tech guide. So today's video we are going to be checking out another gimbal. This one here is called the Vilta-M from FreeVision. It is a company that I never heard before. They pretty much came up to me and asked me to do a review on the gimbal, and of course I said yes, and here it is. So the first impression that I had with this gimbal is off the bat is that it does feel like the DJI OSMO Mobile, the first generation or the first one. Reason being is because of the rubber grip that they have here on the handle, which feels amazing in the hand, guys. The build quality is solid. It's just a really well built gimbal, which I was surprised with because I never heard of this company before. But anyways, before we get started, I'm just gonna show you guys around the layout button here. We've got the joystick that goes up and down, left and right. You've got your power on and off switch. You've got your shutter and recording button right there, and of course you got your trigger button over here to change the gimbal mode. So let's try to power this on and get started so that you guys can see what it looks like, the footage. So let me just turn it on over here. All right, and there it is. And video. So the phone again I'm using is the iPhone 10. So far I've been testing the iPhone 10 on all my gimbals. The turnout of the footage is quite disappointing, guys. It seems like the iPhone 10 is not really compatible with the gimbal use, whereas when I was using my other phone like the Note 8 or the Galaxy S9 Plus, even though it's got the optical image stabilization, it still performs very well with all my gimbals. So let's try to let me press record here, guys. But anyways, besides that, it does have a dedicated app which is compatible for the iPhone and the Android devices. You could also tweak the setting of the gimbal to a precise point so that it is nice and smooth. And of course you got your time lapse and all those settings that basically comes in with the gimbal. So let's press record here so that we could check out the stabilization on this. So I'm gonna start walking here as normal as I can, as steady as I can. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick up the pace. So we're shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second, and now I'm gonna run. Okay. So let's try to focus on something here. It is quite dark and bright. I can't really, there you go. So I'm doing the ninja walk here. All right, so now we'll switch the camera to the front facing camera. So there's two options. You do have a button here that will actually flip the whole camera, or you can just flip it to the front facing camera on the iPhone 10. So let's try the first option here. 1, 2. Okay. And there you go. So you could do that option. All right. Or you could just use the front facing camera on the iPhone 10, which I will flip right now. Oh, it looks like I have to stop it first. Okay, I have to stop record. Then I could flip. There you go. And then I could press record. Okay, hold on. Let me see what setting is my camera right now. So we're shooting at the highest setting for the front camera. Okay, press record. And let's check out the stabilization on the front camera using this gimbal. Okay, it is hot right now, guys. All right, I'm gonna pick up the pace. I'm gonna run. Okay, let's switch back to the back camera. We're gonna do a stairwell test. Let me pause, stop recording, flip it, and record. So here is the stairwell. We're gonna climb up, same as usual. So just focus on the screen display. So the battery for this gimbal, it is a built-in battery, and it's 1900 milliamp. So that is pretty much a standard battery size for a gimbal. So it should give you a pretty much a long-lasting use. So all right. So again, looking at the screen display, the footage is pretty steady, guys. All right, so that's pretty much it. There's really nothing to it besides that it does remind me of a DJI OSMO Mobile. The whole build quality and the rubber grip, it is exactly the same as the DJI OSMO Mobile, guys. Just a well built overall gimbal. But again, I have to go check it out. The stabilization on my big screen monitor, just to see how stable it is. Like I keep mentioning, guys, the iPhone 10, it seems like it's not compatible with any gimbals. It just, you could notice the shakiness and the jitter on any of my gimbals. Whereas when I use my Galaxy devices, like I said, even though it has optical image stabilization, the footage is very smooth. So if you're an iPhone 10 user that has an OIS on it, good luck. You're not gonna have a great footage when you are using any of the gimbals out there. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.